Jai Sriman Narayan. How much we can save? This is the most important question. The answer to this question is useful to every one of us for improving our savings. Then, how to decide the amount of savings? Whether it depends on how much we earn, that means the person with higher amount of salary or higher amount of income can save more money. In today's video, I am going to give clarity on this point and I am going to discuss how much we can save and what is the right way of doing savings. Please give your feedback in the comments box below the video, and if you feel the video is useful to you to improve your savings, please share it to your friends, and most important, subscribe to my channel Better Way of Life. So the question is how much we can save. Most of the people answer it in a routine way. Whatever surplus amount is there after meeting all the expenditure of the month, that amount we will save. That means we go on spending the money for various requirements throughout the month, and after that, if any amount is left in the account, we will save that amount. But whether we can save any amount by this method, whether it works well. Now, let us look at this example. Ram and Raghu are colleagues working in the same office and they are family friends. They travel together in the same metro train every day. Ram is an executive drawing 1.5 lakhs per month, whereas Raghu is a clerk drawing 60,000 rupees per month. Ram used to always feel that Raghu was not able to fully meet his requirements out of his meager salary. But one day during lunchtime discussion, Ram learnt that Raghu was able to save 20,000 rupees out of his salary every month. It was a big surprise to Ram. He became thoughtful. His colleague who is earning 60,000 is able to save 20,000 per month. That means he is able to meet his entire expenditure within 40,000 rupees. Ram knows Raghu and his family very closely. He is leading a comfortable life, meeting all his important requirements. Ram has made a calculation in his mind how much he should save every month. If he spends the same amount as Raghu, he should save 1,10,000 per month. Even if he spends double the amount, that means if he spends 80,000 rupees per month, he should save 70,000 per month. But in reality, Ram is able to save only 15,000 rupees per month. For your information, both of them have same size of family with 2 children. Now, the big question is, what makes a difference in their expenditure and savings? It is simply because Ram follows the principle of saving the surplus amount after meeting all his expenditure. Whatever salary is credited to his account, he goes on spending it for various purposes till the month end, and whatever amount is left in the account at the end of the month, that becomes his savings. Now the question is, what method of savings Raghu follows? Raghu decides first how much amount he should save out of his salary and spends only the remaining amount. Do you understand it? This is the most important principle for making savings, and people who follow this method are highly successful. Now the question that comes to our mind is that whether the remaining amount is sufficient to meet all the expenditures of the month. Here we should look at an interesting point. In India, we find the poor people making savings. Big education is not required for making big savings. There is no technology involved in it. Here we should remember the concept of self-help groups. Poor women who earn their livelihood on daily wages form a group called self-help group. Every week they contribute their savings, which will be pooled and utilized for lending to the needy members. The concept of self-help groups has demonstrated very strongly that The poorest of poor also can make savings. Let us come back to Raghu. When Raghu decides first how much amount he should save, he is prepared to meet all his expenditure from the remaining amount. For this purpose, one should do some homework with these 5 steps. First point, analyze your expenditure of last 6 months. This is the first homework we should do. We should write in our diary item-wise expenditure which we have made over the last 6 months. For doing this, you can take the help from the bank statements or the notings you have made in your diary or the bills which you have preserved for the purchases made. This analysis will help you to understand how much amount you are spending under each item, and this will also help you to find out where you can cut the expenditure. Second point, identify the expenditure that can be totally excluded. You have to totally exclude some of the expenditure items which you are making. You should be very tough for doing this. For example, expenditure for dining outside during weekends. Third point, reduce budget for non-priority items. Make substantial reduction in most of the expenditure items like shopping for clothes and dresses, travel expenditure, house rent, etc. Fourth point, have a budget for quarterly, half-yearly and annual payments. Some of the items of expenditure like health insurance, vehicle insurance, car servicing, etc. are not monthly. We have to sufficiently allocate for these expenditures every month. Fifth point, prepare a total monthly budget of expenditure. When you prepare monthly budget of expenditure, don't go by how much it costs. Always go by the principle how much you would like to spend under each category of expenditure. Total of this becomes your monthly budget. It should not be more than the amount you would like to spend for that month. In other words, your salary minus the amount you would like to save should be equal to your monthly budget. Your savings will increase many times by following this principle. In the above example, if Ram follows this method of saving, he can easily save around 80,000 rupees per month. Do you know how much it becomes over a period of time? If a person can save 10,000 rupees in a month, it becomes around 20 lakhs in a period of 10 years by compounding. So the amount of 80,000 rupees per month will become around 1.6 crores in a period of 10 years. Finally, to motivate you about savings, put a question to yourself whether you want to become rich or you just want to look rich. This statement is very meaningful. Whether you want to become rich or you just want to look rich, you have to make a choice between these two things. When you come back from shopping malls with a handful of shopping bags, when you visit costly restaurants for dining, and when you spend huge money for similar other habits, you may look rich, but all such habits will finally make you poor. To become rich with a tough implementation, you have to follow the method of savings of Raghu. If you feel the video is useful to you to improve your savings, please share it to your friends. And most important, subscribe to my channel, Better Way of Life. Jai Sriman Narayan.